안녕하세요. Today, let's talk about the question word 얼마, which asks questions about the price, quantity, or degree that the speaker is curious about. So it's often translated as how much or what in English. First, asking price. 얼마 is used when asking the price. The most basic pattern is to add 예요 and use it as a predicate, such as 얼마예요? How much is it? 이거 얼마예요? How much is it? 이거 얼마예요? 저 귀걸이 얼마예요? How much are those earrings? 저 귀걸이 얼마예요? 버스 요금이 얼마예요? What's the bus fare? 버스 요금이 얼마예요? At the hotel, single room이 얼마예요? How much a single room? 싱글 룸이 얼마예요? 입장료가 얼마예요? How much is the entrance fee? 입장료가 얼마예요? Second, indicating quantity or degree, 1. 얼마 can also indicate the quantity or degree, and it's often translated into English as what. The most basic pattern is to add 예요, like asking the price. 40 더하기 15는 얼마예요? What's the 40 plus 15? 40 더하기 15는 얼마예요? 속도 제한은 얼마예요? What's the speed limit? 속도 제한은 얼마예요? 에베레스트 산은 높이가 얼마예요? What's the height of Mountain Everest? 에베레스트 산은 높이가 얼마예요? 한국 인구는 얼마예요? What's the population of South Korea? 한국 인구는 얼마예요? 약 5천만이에요. It's about 50 million. 약 5천만이에요. Third, indicating quantity or degree, 2. Let's look at the case where it's often translated as how much, how long, how far, as much as many as, etc. 얼마 is a noun, so it can be followed by particles, such as 얼마가, 얼마만큼, 얼마나, 얼마든지, and so on. 얼마가 필요해요? How much money do you need? 얼마가 필요해요? Or, in a conversation, you can say it after dropping the particle 가. 얼마 필요해요? That sounds more natural. 시간이 얼마만큼 남았어요? How much time is left? 시간이 얼마만큼 남았어요? Of course, you can drop the particle 만큼. 시간이 얼마 남았어요? It sounds more natural, but 얼마만큼 asks more specifically about the amount of time. 얼마만큼 멀어요? How far is it? You can answer this question with time and distance. 5km쯤 돼요. It's about 5 kilometers away. 차로 10분쯤 걸려요. It's about 10-minute drive. 얼마만큼 멀어요? 5km쯤 돼요. 차로 10분쯤 걸려요. You can also create many sentences by using various adjectives after 얼마만큼. 얼마만큼 커요? How big is it? 얼마만큼 예뻐요? How pretty is it? 얼마만큼 더웠어요? How hot was it? In English, it can be translated as the pattern of how plus adjective. And 얼마만큼 can be replaced with 얼마나. For example, 얼마나 커요? 얼마나 예뻐요? 얼마나 더웠어요? In this way, 얼마나 is used to ask about or emphasize the intensity of an action or the degree of a state. Therefore, when asking price, you cannot replace it with 얼마나. For example, 그 집을 얼마에 샀어요? At what price did you purchase that house? You can't say 그 집을 얼마나 샀어요? This is incorrect. Here's another particle, 든지. Suppose there are a lot of apples in the orchard, and the kind owner is talking to his guest. 얼마든지 드세요. Have as much as you like. 얼마든지 가져가세요. Take as many as you want. 든지 is similar to as much as or as many as. So, 얼마든지 can be translated as much as somebody wants. 얼마든지 드세요. 얼마든지 가져가세요. Fourth, indicating small quantity or degree. In addition, 얼마 can indicate a relatively small quantity or a degree that does not need to be clearly stated. It's translated into English as a while, not much, etc. So it's often followed by nouns that express time, such as 전, before or ago, 후, after or later, 동안, during, or adverbs that express a negation, such as 안 or 못. 얼마 전에 운전면허증을 땄어요. I got my driver's license a while ago. 얼마 전에 운전면허증을 땄어요. 얼마 후에 시험을 다시 봤어요. I took the test again after a while. 얼마 후에 시험을 다시 봤어요. 얼마 동안 커피숍에서 일했어요. I worked at the coffee shop for a while. 얼마 동안 커피숍에서 일했어요. I have a tip for you. 얼마 동안 has two meanings. It can be used as how long as well as for a while. Take a look at this sentence. How long will you stay in Korea? Would be 한국에 얼마 동안 있을 거예요? This is a very idiomatic expression. 한국에 얼마 동안 있을 거예요? 얼마 안 멀어요. It's not far. 얼마 안 멀어요. 얼마 못 읽었어요. I haven't read much. 얼마 못 읽었어요. Let's make a situation. You have tickets for a concert, but your parents are getting ready too slowly. You can urge them like this. 서두르세요. 시간이 얼마 없어요. Hurry up. We don't have much time. 서두르세요. 시간이 얼마 없어요. Lastly, here's another situation. When you are hiking and you are so exhausted, you ask the person coming down from the top how much distance is left, and he will comfort you. 얼마 안 남았어요. 힘내세요. There's not much left. It's just around the corner. Cheer up. 얼마 안 남았어요. 힘내세요. In my experience, this is usually a lie, but I love their warm hearts.